good morning. Thank you so much for viewing today. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Let me just get my camera in gear. Okay, here we are. Okay, I've got big news today as well as some other stuff that I want to talk about. So let's get straight into it. Today I'm going to do my tarot. I'm going to do psychic readings. So if you're watching and if you do want to have me answer a psychic question for you, please comment in the comments and I'll get through your comments today as well, okay? All right. So I think today I'm going to get straight into it because it's something that's been on my mind. It's keeping me awake for a few weeks now. The other day I was talking to a guy and I said, we now have to step up to the plate and it's time now that we be the warriors of the universe. And then I said to him, I'm 58 now, and, it's hard for a 58-year-old to get ahead in life and start new things. So we've got to start looking at our kids. It's our kids who are going to be those warriors of the universe. So to start our day, I like doing a song, song and dance. So let's go there. Dum, 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 flash. No, hang on. I've got to make this about kids, right? So I'm going to make this about my daughter. Dum, 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 Tash! Soldier of the universe. So I feel like buying those old Flash Gordon t-shirts because this is where we are now at, guys. We've got to start looking at what we can do as well as what the future generations, like our kids, what they can do as well to start getting ahead in life again. We've got a lot of things happening right now behind closed doors where we don't get our opportunity to vote on. Whoever's sending me those loves, please keep going. I love getting hearts. Look at them going up the screen. Okay, so what I am going to start doing, and if you like this, guys, please like this video so I know how many likes there are, or please put it as a comment or email me because my email is below. Tell me what you think. I want to start doing a psychic weekly update. So it's news. So it's going to be psychic news update. Like my video about what I did with Catherine, Princess of Wales. Has she really got cancer? I'm still hearing no. So if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. I thoroughly believe she's just in hiding because the UK they're the first country that's going to bring out this new cancer vaccine brought to you proudly by, drumroll, Pfizer. So hello. Then we see that Pfizer has just thrown in $43 billion to a company only worth $150 million. What? And they're going to start making the jab. So a company worth $150 million just got $43 billion investment from Pfizer. Come on, guys. They need their moolah back. So they're going to do everything they can to promote and get advocates out there to get people jabbed, right? So I believe Catherine is just waiting in the wings to come out and say, oh, look how healthy I am. I took the jab. I trust my doctors. Oh, that's right. She's already said that one. Huh. So what do you think? I think I'm going to start doing a weekly psychic news or news psychic weekly psychic. I think I like weekly psychic news. Okay. And just go in with what they've said on the news, like all the countries now are trying to sign up to these WHO treaties. Am I getting told it's going to go through? Well, you and I are the only ones who are going to stop it at this point, right? So we've got to get out there and learn from the mistakes that we made over the last 4 years where all these things went through without our vote. Okay, I'm getting some comments, so let's start going through. Good morning, Aussie Chick. Hello, Elaine. Wendy Rolder, hello from Oregon. Nanu to you. Colin Carmen, hello. Elaine, update psychic sounds good. Update psychic. Yeah, but I want to put news in there. So it's all the stuff that's happening in the news, okay? One guy says Kate had a partial colonoscopy for Crohn's. Well, how do we know anything unless they come out and give us evidence to support it? And that's why my psychic spidey senses are going through the roof here. You know, when I had a brain tumor, how fast did I get out the evidence and show it to people so my integrity and reputation was still upheld? When I got stroke cancer, I showed the diagnostics report from the pathology. When I had my car accident and I asked people for money, which is what the Royals do every day, you know, they turn up at a hospital so that people go and use it, or Kate wears a dress so everybody goes and buys it. So they're virtually asking people to do stuff, right, and invest money in stuff. So where's her integrity and where's her reputation here? Because to me, it's going down the toilet. Okay, James Cole, nanu to you, darling man. Good morning, afternoon, good evening. You repeated my words. I love it. Made it to watch you live to everyone as well. James Cole, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Billy T, hello. Okay, Stephen, some US banks have started withdrawal freezes. It's a financial collapse very close. So, Stephen Miller, good. Thank you so much for asking. The answer there is yes. Why do you think they're taking all our cash? Think about it. If they take all our cash and then the banks all crash, guess what? The banks survive through this, but we don't. So, of course, that's something I'd like to talk about in my weekly news update, psychic weekly news, whatever you think I should call it, guys. I want the word psychic and I want the word news, okay? So I can go out there. So that's a great one. So they're starting withdrawal freezes. That's actually happening here in Australia now. I used to be able to go in the bank and say, I want $100,000. Well, if I had it, right, I could go in the bank and say, I want to withdraw $100,000 today. And they'd say, well, give us 2 days because we've got to get the money in. But then you'd be able to get your money. But now it's like, So something right there is going on. 2 a.m. for you, James. Wow, thank you so much for being here. Okay. Wendy, hello. Can you tell me what will happen with my brother's house? Oh, sell to family or a stranger. So, Wendy, I'm going to tell you how I work as a psychic, which is probably a good reason right now. If you do want, or anyone watching, if you do want a private reading from me, I don't charge for what I do. I only ask for a contribution towards my bills. So I've just added the link if you do want a private reading from me. Okay. Now, I will never read for somebody else without their consent. So the only way here I'm going to be able to do this, Wendy, is if I tell you how you will go in this event. And so your question is, hello, can you tell me what will happen with my brother's house? For you, there's going to be no benefit. There's no difference. Okay? So I can't tell you about your brother unless he contacts me and says, hey, can you tell me what it's going to be like for him? Because I do not ever break free will. And if you find a psychic who does it, they're not doing the warrior of the universe's work. Okay? Because they're probably just out there trying to make their own money for themselves. Sorry to say it. Okay. So, all righty. So I hope that answers your question there, Wendy Wilder, because you are seeing no difference out of this. So I'm not seeing it's going to go to family, okay? There's no difference for you at this point, okay? Carmen, do you have any messages for me, love, career, or housing? Now, Carmen, isn't this weird? You've been where you are for at least 5 years. I'm seeing something about 5 years with you. So is there a time to change? Yes, it is. Now, it's great at this point too because you're getting an opportunity where this is able to be done. It's either work change, relationship change, or you just want a lifestyle change. But I can see that there is a reason why you want to move. And this is obviously going to be love, career, and your housing all mixed into one when you make this move. Okay, Carmen? Okay. P. Orta, unfortunately, these days seems integrity doesn't matter. That's right. Okay. Oh my God. So, Elaine, I drew 90,000 out one day years ago for a housing deposit. No one asked me why. Now you take 1,000 out and you've got to tell them what you want it for. So there's all these people going into the bank, withdrawing their money here. Here in Australia, we have a Facebook group and it's called Cash is King Australia. So wherever country you are, put in Cash is King with your country and you'll probably find it, okay? So what's going on is all these people are going into the bank, and when you've got that little prim and proper little bank teller, and they have to ask because they're getting told they have to ask, what's the reason for your withdrawal? People are saying sex change. I'm going out on a bender at the casino. I want to go and invest in I want my wife's lover to have a hitman and all this type of stuff. Good for them, because nobody else has a right to why we want our money, right? Okay. Sarah, hello. Thank you for being here. Anything you can show me about where to work? I'm applying everywhere, but three of my kids are out of school for the summer. I don't know where to go. Well, Sarah, this could be an opportunity to spend time with your kids. Everything always happens for a reason, and that's what I'm getting told here. So pause, take stock of where you are, and look at what's important to you, Sarah. This could be a opportunity for you to spend quality time with your kids before you start working, okay? So please consider that, okay? All righty. Upper Sunshine Coast, British Columbia, I think that one is. Okay. Thank you for being here. Okay. Kathy Sylvester, blessings all. Anything I need to know or change? Linda, thank you. Kathy, that's a bit specific. If you like, you can email me. My email is below in the description, linda@lindaray.info. Just spell my name right, okay? Because I'll just put it here as a comment. It's LYNDA. And then it's LYNDARAE.info. So there's my email, and I'll just put this on here, email. Okay, so you can just cut and paste that. There's my email. If you like, you can email me for a private little chat, and you can also ask me further information, okay? All righty. So there you go, darling Kathy, because it's a little bit of a genetic question, okay? Because as a psychic, I get connections. So if someone says, am I going to move my house? The word house, I now get a visualization and I get that connection to the house, so I know where they're going, okay? So Sarah, let me have a look. I just don't know what to do for work. Any advice on which way to go? Well, Sarah, I'm seeing studies in your future too. That's one of your future possibilities, okay? So have a look at training, okay? Look at what your kids are doing right now too, because your kids are just so prominent. The kids are coming through so prominent. Okay, Stephen Miller. Is gold and silver going to skyrocket in value as people lose faith in cash in the banks? You betcha. And one of the things I'm seeing is silver is actually going to overtake gold. Now, I got told that by a very good psychic about 5 years ago. She died, unfortunately, but she was collecting silver. Yeah, she was hiding it, and she was cutting out where power sockets are in the walls. She was taking those out, and in the cavity, she was putting all like the silver coins. So I've got one here. So you can get these silver coins. Okay, here's some. So there's an ounce of silver, right? So you've got to find good places to hide it when you get it. Okay. Because you don't want people to steal it, okay? All right, so that is a really good question. And yes, silver, as you can see, I've got silver, okay? All righty. So, yeah, it's that Aussie chick. Hello. How can I help my husband be more comfortable when we travel on our road trips? I'm seeing that he needs one of those little puffy pillows. Those like donut rings, okay? Get him one of those to sit on this, If it does a fake fart when you sit on it, it's even better. Bring the humour into your road trip, okay? Oh my God. You got to keep the romance and the laugh of going. Okay. All right. So how can I help him more comfortable? Go and learn some techniques in massage as well. That will never go down bad with a guy, I tell you. Okay. Give him some massages. Start with his feet and work up. That's all I'm saying. Okay, James Cole, next September 25, what do you reckon? The next year is going to be pretty bad. Um, the Democrats in America have to do whatever they can to stop this election happening in November. They know how Trump is coming up, and there's a lot of people now supporting Trump, so they have to stop people voting. And that's all I'm going to say there. They have to stop people voting. So it's going to be bloody interesting to see what they pull out of the hat this time to stop people voting. We can't do Corona again because we've already done that. We can't do September 11 again because they've already done that. Okay? So there's going to be something that they do. Now, guys, I'm just going to go turn on my AC because I'm getting warm in here. So just bear with me a moment, okay? I'm still here. I'm just going to turn on my air conditioner. Okay. Turn you on. Okay. I washed my hair this morning and now it's going crazy. It's going crazy. Okay, I should have brought over some hair scrunchies. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Okay, so, okay. Cash is trash in the future. Gold and silver is king. God's money. Well, yeah, Billy T, I agree with you there. Because, last night I watched this movie. It's called Widows. And boy, it was so slow. But I thought, no, I've got to keep watching it. I'm getting told I've got to watch it. And then it dawned on me. They steal, I don't know, it was like $4 or $5 million, and it's all cash in this bag. And I was thinking, this is why the government doesn't want us to have cash anymore, because people steal it, right? We don't want those hordes of cash piles in banks and other places. So there's a lot of reasons why they want to get rid of cash, okay? So, of course, we've got to replace it with something else, which, pardon me, doesn't defeat the purpose of getting rid of that physical thing that people can steal. I've just got one silver bar here, but back away if someone wants to steal it. You know what I mean? So cash or silver and gold, it can still be stolen. Okay? Okay. Okay. Kathy says, got it. Am I going to lose my spouse? I've just heard the answer is no. Okay. But you've got to remember relationships they are two-sided stories. Okay. You've got to put in to get out. Okay. And you've got to put out to get back in. So it's always that yin and yang of energies with a relationship. There's always never a right or a wrong story. There's never just one side to a story. Okay. So you've got to look at I say that when you look at a person, we look at their repeated behaviors. What did they do in the relationship before this one? So are they repeating the same things again? That's a huge warning sign, okay? Then you look at what they've done to contribute, okay? So, have they invested or like physical money, or have they invested their time into the relationship, that sort of stuff. So there's all these different things that we can look at that we say, well, I'm not able to afford anything at this point. You may lose your job or something, so you can't work, but there's other things that then you can do. You can go and mow the yard, you can cook dinner, you can clean the house, that sort of stuff. Or if you're a guy and you lose your job, you can always change those light bulbs, paint those walls, fix the plumbing situation in the house. So there's always something that we can do to be contributing, even if it's not financial. Okay. Alrighty. So here we go. Inspire ASMR. How can I cure my constipation? Now, you can always go down the prunes and other natural things that do help constipation. I would actually talk to a medical doctor about that one yourself, but please look at the foods and any other things that you do put into your body. I know alcohol can actually make us have diarrhea. Other people, it clogs us up. I personally always say avoid alcohol at any means because it attaches to our psychic abilities. I used to drink back in the day, and my psychic abilities didn't work as much as they do now. I haven't touched alcohol now in about 5 or 6 years. And since giving it up, my psychic abilities have just gone crazy because I'm more connected to my pineal gland. Okay. So I always say give up drinking if you do want to do spiritual work. If you want to be that soldier of the universe, Tash. My daughter's name's Tash. Okay. Okay. Sarah, hello. Can you describe the auras you see around people? So interesting. What's the most common color? Well, here we go, Sarah. So what is it that I used to do aura readings, but I don't anymore. If you've watched my video about auras, okay. All right, please go watch that. I'm not going to elaborate today. So what I did is I went over to my local hardware store and I was standing in the paint section and I got all the aura colors. So as you can see, it's quite thick with all the different colors of the rainbow here. So what do I see? It's not bland like a color like this. When I see auras, it is dimensional. It's sparkly. It's glitter. It's like glitter. So it changes like the sun's hitting on glitter. So I say it's like a sparkler. Those long sticks and you light one end and it goes psh, right? You use them and they, you can dance around with them at night. Sparklers, they're called here in Australia. So it's like a sparkler effect because it moves. It's intelligent because it is part of our consciousness, okay? So when I see auras around people, it's dimensional. It's, this is just one dimension. It's, but when I see auras, I can actually go into it and it's like swim in that aura color. So do I see one particular color more than others? No. I see a lot of different colors. Some people have yellow, greens, purples, red, violets, you name it. So that's why I got all these different colors. I personally don't look at what they mean because I always say to the person, go and research this yourself so you get your own message. Because if I find out like red means love, right? If I said red means love, whenever I see red around someone, I'd be saying, oh, they're full of love today. So then I'd be compromised. I would know the answer. So I don't want to know those answers, okay? So I hope that helps, Sarah. Go and watch the video that I did on auras. Okay, it's a Rosie chick. We love and laugh a lot. Yeah, good girl. Okay, ISING. Since my 5-ton push-up NDE, it seems like I have been on a mission. Anything I should know for my next mission? Do you receive a transfer PayPal? And I do not see eye to eye. Okay, well, I do have a PayPal link, guys, and here it comes. I'm going to put out my PayPal link because, hello, I only operate this channel through donations, which is like, I call them gifts, okay? Gifts towards my bills. So if you do like today's video and you say, wow, this woman does not do super chats, and I do not do member-only videos because half of your money goes to YouTube, okay? PayPal only takes 30 cents plus 1.5%. So on $10, I get about $9.60. There you go. If you donate $10 through YouTube, I only get $5. So there's the difference, okay? So if you do want a reading from me, please please contribute through my PayPal link. Then email me and tell me how much you paid, tell me where you are, so we get the time zones right, okay? And if you, then I can send you a Zoom link and we can have a one-on-one session, okay? I love it. Okay, so since my 5-ton push-up, it seems like I've been on a mission. Anything I should know for my next mission? Do you receive e-transfer PayPal? And I do not see eye to eye. So, yeah, I do eye to eye one-on-one Zoom calls, okay? I do quite a lot of those. So there you go, guys. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. The last couple of weeks I've spoken to UK, France, Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, Russia, Germany, China, Brazil, Argentina, US, Mexico, Canada, New Zealand, you name it. Cambodia. Hello, if my girl's watching from Cambodia. Okay, so there you go. I talk to any country. As long as you've got an internet connection, I can send you a Zoom link. Okay, so here we go. ISING. I want to talk about a story. I did a reading for one lady, and she said, I've had 3 NDEs, and where I work, everyone gossips and they're really negative about each other. They're always putting each other down. And I said to her, well, you've had 3 NDEs because you haven't learnt the lesson what you're meant to be doing. And she said, what am I supposed to be doing? And I said, because you've witnessed what heaven is like. This is your opportunity where you can teach these other people how to be more loving and more positive. So I like using the word, are you aware? So you go up to these people gossiping and you say something like, are you aware that when you gossip, you're actually putting the other people down to make yourself look good? Because that's why people gossip. Oh, did you hear about Susan? She fell over and she got all dirty in the mud. See what we're doing? We're putting that person down. We're embarrassing somebody to make ourselves appear better than who we are. So that's mostly why people gossip, okay? So it's only when somebody brings it to our attention that we realize what we're doing, okay? I'm an instigator. I'll pull out people's behaviors, like repeated behaviors. I give everybody chances, of course, but I pull out people's behaviors and I say, you did this in your last relationship. Why are you continuing to do it now? Haven't you learnt your lesson yet? Because it's only when we sit there and self-analyze ourselves and we say, well, last time I did that and look where it got me. Do I want to go through that same thing again by hitting my head on the same wall, expecting different results when I'm doing the same thing? So what can I do different this time where I'm going to get a better result? Okay, so this is where we've got to psychoanalyze ourselves, obviously. So I believe that the reason why there's so many NDEs occurring now is because we're waking up, and those who have the NDEs, like there are some out there who just don't want to talk about it. There are those out there who don't want to discuss what happened when they died. It may be scary for them. It might be traumatic. So we've got to respect their opinions, yes? But at the end of the day, the ones like me who are the soldiers of the universe, where we get out there and we say, look, everything in this world doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what car you have. It doesn't matter what clothes you wear. It doesn't matter how your hair looks today, because I've just washed mine, so it's going crazy. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what it does matter is our emotions and how we treat other people, okay? If we retaliate and we hold on to grudges and we do revenge acts to people and we make them feel bad because we want them to, guess what? That creates hell. And I'm writing Hell Explained. And in this book, we go into our own hell based on how we want other people to feel. So when we create it for somebody else, we're actually creating it for ourselves. So if we retaliate to someone, guess what our hell's going to be like? We are the ones getting retaliated to. If we create where we gossip about other people, then we're creating a world where other people are gossiping about us, and we're now that perspective where we are the ones being belittled, put down, and making embarrassed. So flip it. And if we're out there being kind and loving to people, because that's our nature, our heaven experience, because now it can't be negative, because being kind and generous is always good, right? So we are now in a position in our heaven experience where we are the recipients of that kindness. We become what we put out. So if we're putting out grudges, we become the grudges. And if we put out love, we become the love. So that's what I was trying to explain to this woman who's had 3 NDEs. because she just resigned from all these jobs and she just didn't know how to deal with all these negative people. And I said to her, you've got to start being that warrior of the universe. Tush. Because this is where we are now. We've got to train our kids so they don't repeat the behaviors of the generations before us. See what I mean? So you're on a mission. Of course you're on a mission. Of course you're on a mission. And it doesn't mean that you have to get out there and give away all your stuff to homeless people. It doesn't mean you've got to go out there and do all this philanthropy work. It means that you just go out there and hug a tree. It means that you just go out there and that you stand there and you smile at somebody. You know, we don't want to just go up to random strangers and say, hey, can I hug you? How good would that be, though? Because I'd love that if we all lived in a world where I need free hugs. But it doesn't happen like that because people say, oh, you're sexually assaulting me. Or, oh, stand back, you're offending me. You're scaring me, because we're being nice. Because people aren't used to us being nice anymore. Have you noticed it? Okay. So, yeah, get out there and be that mission. Okay? Be that mission. Okay. So, P order. Can you tell me if my daughter is having a girl or boy this summer? Oh, I can't tell you the answer for somebody else. I've already explained this before. I will never read for somebody else without their consent. All I can do is talk to you about what I see for you. Okay? Now, I've got to be careful here, P order, because I really don't want to give you information unless you in case you release it to them, because I'm actually seeing that they don't want to know the sex, or if they do, they're not releasing the sex. So please don't breach that free will, okay? Just wait and be there until August and be grateful for whatever comes out, okay? Be appreciative. You know, I was watching this report the other day. 1 in 4 babies do not even come out now. They're dying 4 and 30 weeks. It's horrible. Why are so many people now losing babies late term? I don't want to scare you here, okay? I'm not going to scare you. But because, you know, if we eat healthy and we're doing our exercise and we keep calm, don't listen to the news and all this other hype that they're trying to hurt us with, because then she'll be okay. Okay, the baby's due in 2 months. Yay. My daughter was born at 25 weeks. Well, 26, but my water broke at 25 weeks and they put me in hospital for a week. Oh, my God, that was so scary. But she came out. Look where she is now. She's 17. She's an A student. She's going so well. She's going to uni next year. So she's the warrior of the universe. So please know that we all have our own life paths. We all have our life contracts, you know, and I will never breach free will of somebody else and do a reading without their consent. Okay, Lauren. Oh, I've just lost a lot of messages here. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I really got to keep up with this. I'm so sorry, guys. Where am I? I've just lost so many comments. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, Lauren, great to see you. Any messages regarding friendships, making new friends? Yeah, get out there and do it. No one's going to knock on your door and say, hey, I'm your friend. Get out there, guys. Okay. Okay, so I'm back to where I was. Elaine, when this year do you see me visiting a close friend of my son and you in Australia? Elaine, I'd love it if you came to Australia. Yay! I can see that you will be in a position to travel. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, because you haven't said where you live yet, so I'm not going to breach that, but I do see you traveling. Okay. Hello from me and Adel. You are the best, Dr. Lynda. Oh, Future Minds, thank you so much. Ambient Life, do you still have new gifts to unlock for my mission, or am I going to utilize skills I already have? Well, keep watching my channel. Keep saying that all your I ams, your I haves, I do. I'm actually now adding the I do's. So let's do some I am, I haves, I do. I am healthy. I have health. I do what I can to promote my own health. I have, I am, I do. Okay? I am, I have, I do. I am healthy. I am fit. I have health. I have ability to be better. And I do all I can to make it happen. So you say the I ams, I have, I do. Okay? I have, I am, I do. I am, I have, I do. I do, I have, I am. Whichever way you want to put it in, whichever order, as long as you start saying those, it's really good for us. Okay, ambient life. Do you still have, yeah, I've just read that one. So there you go. Start your I ams and I haves. I've got so many videos about that where it works. Okay. James Cole, one day I'll have a reading, just nervous, only to be told I have got an insect. Oh, I've got an insect. James, now you have me intrigued. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're talking spirit guides. Hey, don't be worried what your spirit guide is. Heck. You know, I had one lady, she had an ant. How cute was it? This tiny, tiny little ant. But man, he was mighty tough. He was a big soldier because, you know, ants can carry like 20,000 times their weight. So imagine what he was teaching her to do, right? Okay, Elaine, we are still waiting on our new business associate, Mr. Khan's invoice to be paid. Will that happen in the coming week? It's been on timeline for delay. I'm hearing more waits, Elaine. Be patient because the timing will come when the timing is right. Okay? Hi, Linda from KS. Hello to you too. Hello, everyone. Aussie Jen. Billy T, hit the like button, people. Oh, Billy T, you're so nice. Yeah, hit the like button if you like what I'm saying today, guys. Okay? If you do want to get my books, I've got 4 at the moment. Okay? If you go over to this link, on this link, it's all my 4 books. What are they? So I give like a little synopsis of what each book is like. I've got 4 there. If you want them as a PDF from me, a lot cheaper than Utopia, Amazon, and all the rest of it, all I ask is a donation through PayPal and email me and say, hey, I've just made this PayPal transaction. Can I please get these books? Okay? Happy to comply and give you my books. I am working on Hell Explained, and please know that I'm hoping I get it finished next weekend. Tashi will be with her dad, so it'll give me a chance to type away, and I can then get it proofread and get it out there. Okay, so of course I'm going to be sending out free copies when that comes. Okay, we can all learn how not to go to hell, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there you go. Okay. Oh, I forgot you can't read from my daughter. Sorry, you're right. Yep. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Aussie Jen, I was just saying, we have to start being the warriors of the universe. And our children, we've got to start teaching our children how to be kind, better, loving people as well. So I did the little tash, warrior, savior, warrior, soldier of the universe, whoever you want to call yourself, okay? Okay, so no more bad gov. Hey, hello. Now I've just lost your comment. Where did that go? Oh my God, I've just lost you. Oh my God, no more bad love. Oh, how do we start giving when we are surrounded by takers? And that's exactly how we do learn our life lessons. No more bad gov. How do we learn how to love unless we see hate? How do we learn to appreciate someone unless they're nasty to us? How do we learn how to miss or grieve someone unless they're taken away? So we're put into these horrible, traumatic, terrible situations to learn our lessons. And believe me, I thoroughly say it, that the ones going through really, really bad times now, we're the old souls. We're learning the hard lessons here. We're going down the whole 9 yards of it, and we're going into that heck of that pit of life lessons. That's where we are. Because, you know, with all this government stuff going on around us, with all the lies and the deceit, it's so hard to know what to trust. And the biggest thing we can do is trust ourselves. Do what we want to be. If someone said to me, hey, Linda, do you still want to use cash in 10 years? Yes. I want to be able to give myself, I want to be able to give my daughter $10 if she does her homework. I want to be able to go and give that $10 note to that homeless guy so he can go in and buy some clothes or food. So I want cash. Okay. Do I want the who to tell me to have a jab if there's another pandemic. No, it's against my free will and my privacy if I want to get a jab. So imagine if the police go door to door and they say you've got to have this jab today, because that's what's coming if the WHO get this bloody pandemic treaty signed. So we have to put our energy out there and stop it. We don't send them hate, we send them love, okay? Alrighty, so the other big news is, if you've just come in late, I'm going to start doing a weekly news psychic report. Psychic news update? I think I'm going to call it that, psychic news update. So I talk about how I don't believe Kate's sick. I don't believe she's got cancer. She's going to be promoting the new cancer vaccine, okay? So if you want that, please like it. Please let me know if you want that out there, okay? So let's get to some more comments, okay? ISING, thank you. I've been setting up workshop for exactly what you speak, assisting the ancestors of the 7th generation. Thank you so much. James Cole, bless you, love you too, Dale. Sorry for the poor spelling. It's a dark room. It's all right, James. We all do what we have to do. We're only human. Aussie Jen, I stopped listening to the mainstream media 2 years ago. A bunch of liars. Yes, I hear you. Okay, but I live by simple philosophies, and one of them is you've got to know you've got to know your enemies to know what they're capable of. So that's the only. I don't get attached emotionally to the news, but I just watch it just to hear what they're talking about, so I'm up to date, so I know what they're doing. Okay. KS, can you tell me how to get closer to my son? Wants me to move towards him and his father, but I want to move to the East Coast or to Israel. My son changes his mind always, but we miss each other. Yeah, and I can see that he's still going to move around, darling. So there's no point moving to where he is at this point because he's not stable. So and I would actually say to him, do you want to come to you? Put that out there. Not that he will, but it's always that option to let him know that you love him, okay? I always say love doesn't matter depending on geography. I've got a great friend. She lives in Wisconsin, USA. I've got another great friend who lives in Austria, Europe. I've never met these people, but I talk to them. I love them. We get on like a house on fire. We're family, even though we will never meet. So I always say it's just geography. Get over it. Because if you're truly in that loving motion with another person, it doesn't matter where they live on the planet. You're going to be there with them anyway. Okay? So, Peter Ellis. Hi, Linda. How are you? Hello. Thank you so much for asking, Peter. I'm actually hot. You know, it's so cold outside, but I'm in this little room and I'm really hot here, so I put my AC on. Okay, I am worried that my spiritual development has stalled. Well, sweetheart, you're not the only one, Peter Ellis. So I always say it like this. Whenever you get stuck, you've got to have that chat to yourself, your higher self. So let's do it right now, okay? Let's do it right now. What do I say when I'm feeling stuck? I say, nick off. You've got no right or consent to make me feel stuck. I am a workaholic. I am constantly on the go. I am creating new energy daily. I am always there for other people. I am always doing what I can for others. I am doing what I can for myself. I have so much to give. I have all this energy to create. I do a great job of everything I do for everybody else. And anything that's trying to pull me down, anything that's trying to make me stagnant, anything that's trying to make me not succeed, you can bugger off right now. Now, do you notice what I was doing there? I was just clapping. Have you researched what it means when we clap? One clap creates energy. So when I do my air guitaring, I do the clap. And what have I done? The first thing today. Boom, 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 flash. Okay? Flash Gordon. Well, today I'm saying Tash because that's my daughter's name. Tash. Ah. All right? Dum, 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 dum. We've got to start clapping when we do this. Okay? So you have this private chat with your universe around you and you say, nick off. I'm not stagnant, and we wave our hands because twirling, guys. I'm writing a book. I'm writing 3 books at this point. Hell Explained, Outer Consciousness Explained, and The Art of Twirling. Okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. So you got to do the movement, because the movement creates energy. So you can't just sit there meditating. You got to do the Now I'm sounding like a Native American Indian, because I've studied there the way that they do their chanting and how they manifest through that chanting, because it's the movement and the twirling creates the electromagnetism that creates psychic abilities. Think about it. Okay? All right, keep going. I'm moving soon. I'd love to know if it goes well. Aussie Jen, yes, I am seeing that you're moving soon. Wow, congratulations. Wendy Wilder, hi Linda, do you have lupus? Do I have lupus? I don't think you have, Wendy. Yeah, please go and see a medical doctor without seeing your physical being, okay? When I talk medical injuries, I like seeing the people because I zap in and I look at photos, okay? But I'm actually not seeing it. It says lupus, okay? Billy, thank you so much for saying hit the like button. Okay, KS, I see you responded to this question on email. Yay! All right, where am I? What kind of donation is acceptable? KS, I never, ever have an expectation. I love saying a couple of stories. One was I got $1.24 from a lady who lives in Cambodia. When I converted that to Cambodian dollars, that was like half a day's salary for her. So do you think I just said, oh, stuff you, that's only $1 in Australia? I'm not like that. I will not ever judge or accuse people for who and what and how much they give, I get a lot of people who do no-shows, and I'll be honest. What is a no-show? People will say, hey, Linda, can we organize a Zoom link? So I'll go through the motions of the emails back and forward, trying to work out time zones, where they live, what's available. Oh, sorry, that one's not available. So here's another email. All this takes time and time and time and time. And some days I get over 100 emails. So it's time consuming. Then I send them the Zoom link, which I've got to go into the Zoom and set it up, cut and paste it. So it's all time again. Send them the link. And then when I'm there at the link on the right time, they don't turn up. So I go and check my emails. There's no email saying, I'm sorry, I've got to reschedule. So they just don't turn up. So I have to ask for a gift to make people turn up, because my time is precious and I don't like showing you my diary. But when you look how busy my diary gets, that's just one. Look at these ones. Okay, I don't want to show names. Okay, but when you look at how busy my diary gets, people that don't turn up, they're wasting the time of other people who I could give my time to. Okay, and it's not me whinging, because I just try and help as many people as I can. So some people call it disrespectful if people don't turn up. Whatever reason could be happening why they can't contact me and say, I'm sorry, I'm not available. But I do get a lot of no-shows. So I must ask for some sort of financial gift to ensure that they turn up. Okay? So that's why I don't have any expectations, KS, okay? Aussie Jen says, Linda, someone is trying to contact me, but I don't know who. It's always around me and feel it's male or spirit. Do you feel anything they're trying to get my attention? Yeah. Talk to them, Aussie Jen, and ask for signs. Ask them for a sign. If you're my relative, so you can make a list. If you're Uncle Ben, show me apples. If you're Auntie Carol, show me bananas. If you're my grandmother, show me some feathers. If you're my grandfather, show me, I don't know, a box of tissues. Okay? Here in Australia, we have kangaroos on our tissue boxes. Okay? I was just looking at it thinking, yeah, ask for tissues. Then look for those messages so then you know who it is that's coming through. Okay? Because there are ways that they can do that for us, Aussie Jen. Okay? Sarah, what month do you see being the worst of the climate before things start to get better? Okay, good question. I'm actually seeing things getting worse at the end of September this year. The November election must be halted and stopped any way that they can, because the Democrats cannot allow Trump back in the office. They can't let any Republicans in at this point, okay? They want to keep the wars going. They're going to start a global war. I've been saying it for 21 years. There's going to be a World War III. I don't know how many people are going to die, and I hope there's none, okay? But at the end of the day, they have to do all they can to stop the elections and stop people voting. Is it going to be this bird flu? Oh my God. I just posted it the other day, the patent for it. How do you get a patent for bird flu? Come on, I've just shared it. So I like showing my proof. Here it is. There it is. So if you go over to me, there's my name at the top, Lynda Ray. Okay? If you're going to friend me on Facebook, please send me a private message and say, this is me, I've watched your videos, or I've had a reading, or whatever it is, because I get so many friend requests. And look at this. I get so many friend requests, and I have no idea who these people are. Look at them all. So if you want me to friend you, you got to let me know how we're connected, okay? Please do that. Alrighty. Sarah, what month do you see the way? Here, September, they're starting. Oh gosh, where am I now? I've just lost everything again. Okay. Bridget, hi Linda. Partner and I had a fight last night. Yeah. Was he lying or being truthful with me, giving me excuses? Said he cannot participate in plans with me because one thing, wondering if it's true. I'm seeing in the heat of the moment his elaborated stuff, okay? Yeah, he's not lying. Okay, I'm not saying he's lying, so don't hold him out to that, but sit with him calmly and when you can respond to each other, okay? When I talk about the art of communication, we never use the word why. Why haven't you taken the bins out? Because that then is putting the other person down and it's control. So I like starting at, are you aware? Are you aware when you spoke to me last night, I got scared? Are you aware that when you spoke to me last night, it made me think that you may be lying? Are you aware last night when you said what you said, I felt like this? Try that. Do it calmly, rationally. Okay? Hope that helps. No more bad glove. Absolutely agree, Linda. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for being here. Okay, yes, should I try to get my ileostomy reversed? I have been working on visualizing it lengthening. I'm a bit afraid of going back to the hospital. Oh my God, I'd be scared to go back to hospitals too at this point. I just heard the most horrible story this week. A lady had to go into hospital and they said that she could only come in if she'd had the COVID jabs, which she hasn't had any of. Not that I judge who she is and why, whatever reason. But then the hospital said, oh, you've got COVID. They didn't even test her. And they said, oh, you've got COVID, so we've got to put you into isolation. And then they tried to give her remdesivir. And she said the room was freezing. She kept asking for blankets, and they said, no, there was none available. So she said, I think I was put in there deliberately so I die to become a COVID stat. So then they can say, hey, we need this WHO treaty. So please be aware of that with your relatives, darling. Guys, if you do hear of any horror stories, you got to share it. Let other people know. Okay? It's horrible what the hospitals are doing. These nurses, they've got to be held accountable for what they do. They're out there to help save people's lives. They're not out there to help destroy them, right? Oh, my God. So I would be very careful at this point, KS, going into hospital at all. Okay? Aussie Jen, would a Facebook message live be easier for you if the other person calls? Yeah, I do Facebook. Yeah. So you've got to friend me. So to get onto Facebook Messenger. But please let me know who you are. Hi, I'm Aussie Jen. I watched you live this week. So something like that. So I can friend you and then we can organise a live, a Facebook video call. Of course I do that. Okay. Aussie Jen, many don't know how to use. Yeah. That's right. Many don't know how to use Zoom. Yeah, so that's right. I do Skype and I also do Facebook Messenger as well, guys. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Okay, Oh my gosh, you are so precious. Oh, you're so precious too, KS, whoever you are. Okay. Oh, I love this person with their little blue huggy man and their little yellow thing. Okay. Okay, Sherry. Advice. How do we keep him out? Oh, that's a little bit vague. Sorry, Sherry, if I've already seen your comment before, but I'm just not seeing it now. So my suggestion would be you can contact me privately. My email is below. Okay. Aussie Jen KS. Yep. Okay. Oh my God, I've just done this. Okay. Am I stuck with nightmare disorder the rest of my life? No. Now you've just said am I, which is the reverse of am I am. So the more you say you've got something, the more you're going to create it. So you keep saying I no longer have that, but don't say what it is because then you create it. Okay. I sleep healthy. I sleep well. Get some magnesium spray or oil from your local chemist. Pardon me, rub that on your feet. Okay. Because that really helps with sleep disorders. Okay. Magnesium oil is what, and you can get it like in a tube of ointment. It's from your local chemist. Okay. Omitting information is lying, Aussie Jen says. Yep. Okay, Nat V, will our weather get super crazy and disastrous like 2,000 years ago? Guess what? It's all been done deliberate. I thoroughly believe that these aurora lights was all done by HARP. So when you have a look at HARP, they actually have locations all around the world, and there's 8 facilities just here in Australia. So when they were doing their testing on the 10th of May, everyone around the world was seeing all the aurora lights. Isn't this funny? There's your proof. That's where all the HARP facilities are. Okay? So is this man-made or is this natural? Well, we do go through natural cycles as a planet. So yes, we heat up and then we cool down. We've had ice ages and heat ages before. So the world's just got to accept this. And those in charge are trying to scare us and say, oh, we've got to get rid of the sun because of all these sun flares. Show me some proof we had sun flares 2 weeks ago. No one's able to do it, by the way. Okay, so Sarah, do you think Kate Middleton is aware that she does not have cancer? Of course she does. Could the doctors have advised her that she does have it and she's taking the treatment? No, she's not taking any treatment. Sorry, guys, she's not taking any treatment. If she was taking treatment, that would suggest she'd be going to hospital to have the treatment done. Have you seen her getting into a car to go to hospital to have a treatment? We've seen King Charles get into a helicopter and go to hospital. So where's Kate going to hospital to have a chemo treatment? Come on, wake up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she only lives at Amner Hall or whatever it is. Do you think they've got a hospital in that house that she lives in? Come on, wake up. Okay. Yeah, Aussie Jen, thank you. Okay. Inspire ASMR. I went to a hypnotist, but I was unable to be hypnotized. What can I be? Okay. I always say there are a lot of people out there who can't be hypnotized. Don't hold it against the hypnotist, okay, if they can't hypnotize you, because some people just can't. Okay? It's only, to be honest, it's only about 35 to 40% of population who can be. Why do you think they go and ask all separate questions before they just say, hey, come up on stage and be hypnotized? Okay? Yeah. There you go. Silent no more. Will I see my alienated grandchildren? Wait. Time will tell there, okay? Time will tell. No more bad glove. Okay, yep. Aussie Jen, I manifested my future move and it's happening, so I'm blown away the use of our mind. Yes. Okay, do you see the election going forward in November? Well, I've already said all this before, and I've also got one there about Trump election. I've got a video there about the Trump election. Will he win it? Please go watch that because I'm going to start doing my weekly news, the psychic news updates, or whatever the hell I'm going to call it. But I'm going to start doing those on the weekend. Okay, probably going to start it next week, so I have to watch the news this week to see what BS they're giving us, right? Propaganda. So do you see the election? At this point, I am seeing that Trump is going to win. It doesn't mean I like him. It doesn't mean that I support him, because I do not personally support any politician. Okay, Aussie Jen, this whole Kate thing is disturbing. Well, it's being done deliberately. Now, guys, I'm up to date with my comments. I have to just run to the bathroom. When I come back, please don't run away. Please stay here. I'll only be a minute or two. Try and do some positive affirmations in this little absence. I'll be back in 2 minutes, so I'm going to get into our tarot. And I'm going to get a hair scrunchie too, because my hair's sweating. Okay, I'll be back in about a minute. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm coming back. I'm going to do the tarot for us. Okay, see you soon. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Wow. It is so hot in here today, guys. You know, it's freezing outside, but in my house, it's just really hot. Maybe it's just my energy as well. Ooh, who knows? Okay. So, dust to dust, tacos are delicious. Yes, they are. Oh my God, tacos are delicious. Okay, no more mind glove. Hi, everyone. Okay, so guys, Aussie Jen. I practice with sleep hypnosis every night. Hypnosis, just another form of meditation. Look for Michael Seeley on YouTube. He's wonderful, and you'll sleep really fast. Yeah. Okay, so guys, I'm going to get into some tarot and my lovey-dovey cards. Let's do these guys right first. I love these cards. Every one of these cards, I call them Love Dove because it's my little white dove cards on the front. Can you talk about triggers and how to deal with them? Actually, Future Minds, you know what? That'll be a really good video. I might do that. What are they and how to deal with them? Okay. I've got a lot of triggers in my life. Okay. Because I've got PTSD. So I'll make that a video if you don't mind. And I'll actually put your name in there, Future Minds. Whoops. Future Minds. Okay, from YouTube. Okay. There you go. So I'll do a video about that. I just wrote it down. So let's get on to here. Is tarot okay? Dust to dust, I always say. Tarot. Now, I've got a video about pendulums and tarot cards. Please go find it. How to use them. Because you've got to be in the right mind to do this. And you've also got to take it extremely serious. Because what we're doing is we are opening up portals where anything can come through. It's like a Ouija board. So tarot cards, Ouija boards, pendulums, all those sort of tools actually create energy from other places that can come through. Okay? So Future Minds, can't wait. Thank you so much. I'll do that video this week for you, darling girl, boy, whoever you are. Moldavite. James Cole, I actually don't know too much about Moldavite, but if you look it up, I'm sure that you can do that. Go and have a look at it, okay? I always say no crystals are bad, okay? Okay. So let's just go back to here. Okay, I'm a little bit distracted now, so I want to get back to on point with these. Every one of these cards starts with the word love, okay? Love. Every one of them has the word love, okay? So I connect with my cards because that's my energy going into these cards with the intention of what I want to have an answer to. So my answer, which I'm connecting to my cards, that's why I touch them all and I knock on them. And the answer, the question I asked today is, please give us a card that all of us watching today needs to hear. Okay? So we have an intention of what we want to create from using these tools of the trade. Okay? So now I just ask one card, please. That's all we want, one card. And I like doing this live. Oh, there it goes. So I've got those and I've got that. So these ones are going to be put away. So I've got this one. Love would smile at every given opportunity so as to spread joy. Love would smile at every opportunity to spread joy. And that's exactly what the message is today. Get out there and just smile, be happy, and create the world that we want others to be as well. Okay? If you see angry people, just smile at them and say, I love you in your head. Because when we think inside our heads, you know that inside voice that we have? When we say, I love you on our inside voice, we're creating what's called an intention. We're creating an energy force based on what we're putting out. And I love you is one of the most positive ones that we can say. So when we look at people and say, you know what, I love you, even if we're not saying it, we just say, and on our inside voice, we're creating that energy that they can feel. It's like a pheromone, okay? So get out there and show the love by smiling at people. Obviously, if people are fighting, you don't want to sit there smiling at them because they might say, hey, who are you fighting? You like it, right? Okay, so you've got to be careful, always look after yourself first, right? Okay, so there's our first card for the day. Now I'm going to do ruin, yeah? Okay, I'm going to do a video this week. Who is she? This lady. Who is she? Okay. Okay. Lenora, I just want to go there. Third time lucky, is the flu jab safe? No! Lenora, no. They've already come out, and I mean WHO and Pfizer have already come out and they're saying mRNA, which is the COVID jabs, is in the flu jabs. Don't do it. So if people, I saw a lady the other week, she was going in to have a flu jab and her booster. So, oh my God, she was actually getting like double the COVID dose because it's in the jab, in the flu jab as well. Be extremely careful having a flu jab and any sort of jab from now on because the mRNA is in all of it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just so itchy just thinking about it. Okay. Our natural body resistance is safe. That's it. Yes. Now, guys, please know that we do have the ability to SEL and F heal. I've got to talk in codes because the algorithms do not like us talking about how we can do this for ourselves. So we can do it ourselves. Go and watch my video that I just did about the jabs. Okay, I'm jabbed. Okay. Have I lost my aura? Go watch that one and hear what I say. I say it in the last half where I say about how to SEL and F, if you're following what I'm saying, because the algorithm shut it down. All right, next is this. I'm connecting with all the stones. I just want one today. So when I put my hand in, I always go for the little hot rock. I want a hot rock, baby, tonight. Come on, you got to sing. Right? Oh, I found him straight away. It's this little guy. Oh, well, don't know if he's upside down or not, but who cares, right, when we're talking about this little guy. So let's go and have a little look at this guy. Now, I've got my unfold this so you see it. I've got my ruin guide, and I'm looking for the eye. Where is it? Here it is. It's ice. Okay. Oh, come on. It's ice. I've got to do it. Ice, baby. Okay. Here he is. It's this one. This one. Okay. Ice. Esau is the name. Okay, let's go and see. The ruin of coldness or a freezing. And it's a stoppage of some activity. often associated with delays, dim, or a cooling of a relationship. So I've got 3 dot points. Let's go in to see what this ice means. May indicate a freeze or delay of some kind or an impending cooling of a relationship. Okay, wow. Next one says the freeze may be self-imposed or a creation of circumstances from others. Okay. Oh, so's baby. Yes, future mate. I like singing when I talk. You should have seen when I used to do first aid training. Oh my God, that's all good. Okay, last one says if part of a negative cast, we don't need that one because I don't do negative cast. So what does this stone mean for us today, guys? It means, in a nutshell, that there are forces external to us that are trying to freeze what we're doing. Why do you think I've been telling you all morning that we've got to be out there as these saviors of the universe, the warriors of the universe, the soldiers of the universe, whatever it is that you want to batter up and start becoming? You may be already doing it like me, but we've got to start now getting out there and being what we want to be, because there are those out there trying to stop us. You know, Australia just got the digital ID bill passed. Cash is gone. That means in Australia, everything is now online. All your information is owned by the government. We are the government. That's what they're making us be. Okay. Every single thing I do, they know about. So I'm stereotyped, and I don't like that. You know, the person who I was in my 20s, that doesn't mean I'm that same person today. You know, my spending habits, my debt that I had when I was younger, why would that want to affect who I am today with any sort of business operations or holiday or even giving money to a friend? Why should that affect it? Okay. Can you imagine if they said, oh, sorry, you can't buy groceries today because you've got an outstanding phone bill? That's where it's coming to, because they'll just take your money for your phone bill because it's all digitalized. It's horrible what's coming, okay? Oh my gosh, it's all out there. I've got to do a video about it. I'm going to start doing my weekly news psychic report or something I'm going to call it, okay? Okay, grow your own food. You don't need a lot. Only grow what your family loves to eat. Even green smells, small greens in the kitchen helps. Yes, absolutely. Get yourself those little greenhouses that you can put inside your house. You know, I know a guy, he's put one in his bathroom. He's put it near his toilet. And it's got a little UV light on the top of it. So he's growing his herbs in his bathroom. Legal herbs I'm talking here, you know, sage, rosemary, and all that sort of stuff, because he knows how good they are for us. Okay. We're going to win. I know we are. James Cole, we are going to win because good always does. Okay. So we've just got to all get out there and start it happening. You know, and this is where I go in with our life paths. People say, oh, I want to know what my life path is. I want to know what my purpose is. If we knew that we're going to win this war, we wouldn't do the work now to win it. See what I mean? So we've got to keep working this. We've got to keep putting out the good energy out there, guys. Okay? Yeah. Aussie Jen, get water tanks enough to keep you safe. If anything happens, get a gas camp stove. Well, they're saying the internet's going down. How long have they been saying this for? And I thoroughly believe they have to make it crash to stop me talking to you. They have to stop Russell Brand talking to his $6 million viewers. They have to stop Dr. John Campbell getting the real COVID information out there, don't they? So how are they going to do that? They can't just shut down YouTube because there's Rumble and Facebook and all these other social media outlets. So the only way to do it is if they turn off electricity. And I think they will. I thoroughly believe that they will. Okay, so I'm going to start doing a tarot card now. Here I am. I've got my tarots. Okay, the new world is coming. They say the storm before the calm will take time. Yes, it is. Okay, so guys, before I do this, I'm just going to add all my links again. If you do want a private reading from me, here comes the link. Okay, we can do it as Zoom, Skype, Facebook Messenger, if you're in Australia, and you've got a compatible phone, I've got an iPhone, we can certainly even do it as a video call on our phones. Okay? There you go. If you want any of my books, please don't go to the big places. If you just want a PDF to read, come to me and make a small generous gift. Okay? Heaps cheaper than going through the big corporations who only just make more money towards more Lamborghinis for their CEOs. Okay? So there's my link. If you do like what I'm saying and you think this woman just needs some money for her bills, I just don't want anything back, show an act of kindness, here is my PayPal link if you do want to donate towards today. I do not do super chats because YouTube takes half. I do not do members only videos because I understand there's people out there who can't afford even $2 a month to get good content from me. So I put all my content out there for everybody to share. Okay, it's all out there on YouTube so you can share for free. Okay, pardon me. And the good things about getting my books from me, they're PDFs in an email, so you can share those, press the forward button and send them to your friends as well. And I don't even know about it. How great is that? What a random act of kindness that is. Oh, I got these books from Lynda. Here you go, have them for free. That's where I'm at. You know, I reckon over the years I've given away about 20,000 copies of my books. 20,000 copies of my books I've given away. So even if I made $10 off each one, that's $200,000 I've missed out on because I don't care about it. Because it's the work I'm doing rather than the financial gain from it. Okay? So let's do this tarot card because I forgot. Oops, Lynda, do your tarot, will you? Okay, so I've got my cards. I've got to get off here, guys, soon. Anyway, okay. All right, so here we go. I like the topic of this, guys. Dust to dust, go into my channel, go to playlists. I've got a whole playlist just there for ghost stories. And I've got a really good one coming out this week too. Okay, I've got another one. I just did the one about the matron. Okay, and I'm going to do another one this week too about ghosts. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it. One card, please, that we all need for this week. One card, please, that we all need for this week. Oh, look, I've got it straight away. Okay, so here's my deck. Here's my card. So let me just put the deck away. Oh, the 7 of Wands. Look, I put it out, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Okay, so let me now go into my Easy Tarot Handbook and I'll look at the 7 of Wands. Swords, Pentacles, where's Wands? Swords, Cups, where's Wands? Oh, here we go, 7 of Wands. So here it is. And here's the card. So you can see that's the same card, right? 7 of Wands. Your ideas or beliefs may be challenged sufficiently for you to feel the need to defend your position. Now, this could also be associated with those delays that I got from the ruin, right? Where there's that freeze happening, okay? While you may meet with your position, the 7 of Wands indicates you can have wins, yes, through the situation and overcome any obstacles put before you. To do so, listen up, you need to remain calm, have confidence in yourself, and possess the courage to stand up for what you believe in. So I'm going to put this up there so you can have a read of that. There it is. Haven't I been saying this all morning? We've got to now stand up. We now have to be that courage and that support. You know, flash, savior of the universe, warrior of the universe, soldier of the universe, whatever it is you want to call yourself. Batter up, put on your armor, get out there and do random acts of kindness to whoever. Don't worry about, oh God, they might judge me. Get over that and just get out there and show that dignity, direction, and purpose, as Dust to Dust just said. Okay? No, yeah, we've got to get out there and be the love. And that's the big message for this week. We must start fighting this whole corrupt system of what's going on out there, guys. Okay? We've got to start standing up and saying no more. It's time now to call on our ancestors, the warriors within, and say, anyone who's able to help me win this war, now's the time to come through and give me that karmic debt repaid, where I can now be that benefit to others to create a world that I want to live in, as well as for my children and their kids as well. Okay? So, guys, that's it from me today. All my links are below in the description below. If you do want a reading from me, if you want any of my books, if you want to just give me a PayPal, just as a thank you for today. And please, if you want to email me, my email is also below. Please come over and let me know any suggestions. If you want to do a video, I've got a great guest coming up this week as well. Anna True, who does spirit guide drawings. She did mine and I'm blown away. So she is going to be one of my special guests this week coming. Please watch out for her video. She is amazing, and obviously we all want business. So I'll have all her links there if you want to go and have a look at Anna True and get a spirit animal reading from her. Hers for me was extremely accurate, so of course I want to promote her. Okay. Thank you everybody for saying what you're saying. If you do want to donate towards my cause, please do. I'm still about $2,000 in debt from my car. Yeah. Oh, shivers. But it's okay. Stay calm, guys. Put the great love out there, okay? Be that random act of kindness that we want. You know, they are trying somehow. I don't know why, but they are putting it out there. Last night, the movie was Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey. I watched it where he becomes God, and right at the end he's talking to God and he realizes that self-sacrifice is so important at this point, you know, putting others against our own selfish needs, letting go of ego, and to be truly an inspiration to others is what I want to create in all of us, correct? So go watch that movie if you want to. Okay, Aunt Linda, my angel, Nanu. I'm also going to make my crowns this week. What is this, you may ask? Well, I've got a few to make for people, and I'm going to have one for sale in a few weeks. They're not cheap. They're $200 Australian. So these work, so I'm getting testimonials from people who I do them for, so then I can start selling these as well, okay? Because as you guys know, I'm in a bit of debt now because of my car. So if you do want my books, if you want readings, please come across. I'm actually free from Monday. I've got a lot of availability. So if you do want a reading, please let me know. My email is below. So on that note, guys, I'm out the door. Thank you so much for being here. Please give yourself a huge pat on the back and give yourself the praise and say, wow, thank God I just watched that woman, because we're creating this loving energy all around the world where we can fight and we can win this war that they're trying to pull us down in. So on that note, guys, I love yous all, and I'll see yous live again next Sunday, same bat time, same bat channel. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.